if you are planning on building your own Bitcoin mining farm, plan on going home, or even if you can make it home, because 9 out of 10 chances are if you do a Bitcoin mining farm, you're not going to do it close to where you live, just because it's, you'll find cheaper power in rural areas. But anyhow, just plan on being shot by the end of the day, like completely just fucking shot. Like your brain's gone, you're just zapped. It gets super hot in there. Troubleshooting, dust management, dealing with contractors. It's fun. It's worth it and it's rewarding. But if you're planning, it's not easy work. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It's not as easy as, I'm going to plug this in to the power, I'm going to plug this into the Ethernet, and I'm going to be printing money. I wish it was that easy, but it's not, especially at mass scale. Check this out, guys. This isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not buy cryptocurrencies just because someone on YouTube said, hey, I like this. This is a good coin, or whatever the hell they say that may be positive. You work hard for your money. So make sure you do your own research, utilize objective thinking, and make an informed decision before you invest. All right, guys. There's some really incredibly bullish news happening that's out about the cryptocurrency world and Bitcoin. And I know a lot of you on the comment section, when I read it, you guys are really skeptical. A lot of you guys feel like, the market's just been too heavily manipulated. A lot of you have truly lost your confidence. A lot of you just felt like, the glory days are over. But they're not. And I'm sorry a lot of you guys feel that way. It really frustrates me because I've learned this. I'm a failure. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm okay with admitting that. I have failed my way forward through life. I couldn't tell you what all the right answers are, okay, when you do something. But I could tell you, I can damn sure tell you what all the wrong things you could do are. Because I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm a master of failure. I've literally failed my way forward through life. And it's always when things are the hardest. It's always at the moment where you just want to give up. It's always at that moment where you just feel like there's no use, that you're wrong. And that if you could just fight a little harder, shit will change for you. Reason I say this, Wall Street today. I know I was at the Coin Market Cap, but I feel like this is more important right now before we go with the market cap. This is from the New York Times. Bitcoin sees Wall Street warm to trading virtual currency. All right, this is New York Times official, guys. So some of the biggest names in Wall Street are warming up the Bitcoin. Now, the parent company of New York Stock Exchange has been working on an online trading platform that would allow large investors to buy and hold Bitcoin. And this is according to emails and documents viewed by the New York Times and 4 people briefed on the effort who asked to remain anonymous because the plans were still confidential. Now, Goldman Sachs was already the first one to go public and say they plan on with the intentions to open a Bitcoin trading unit, most likely the first of its kind at a Wall Street bank. So Goldman Sachs is first. Whose second is the Intercontinental Exchange, or ICE, the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange. That's huge. The parent company of the New York Stock Exchange is going to open up a buy and hold platform for Bitcoin. Huge. If you knew nothing else about Bitcoin right now, that should be a good enough reason for you to say, okay, I need to be patient with cryptocurrencies. I need to manage my expectations and pay attention to what's happening with the institutional world about to dump money in our in the cryptocurrency world. In this article, it goes on to talk about other entities such as NASDAQ, who basically NASDAQ said that, and it's right here in this paragraph, that once there's some more regulation or they can feel they can iron out some regulatory issues, that they will probably go ahead and create a virtual currency exchange. Also, that's NASDAQ. So that's 3. Goldman Sachs, ICE, NASDAQ. And now we have the CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, which has done futures. So, this is huge. I'm telling you guys, this is huge. Now, I want to jump to the market cap real fast, okay? That's bullish news. You can Google it yourself and see it's a real article. But market caps, we'll call it $430 billion. Bitcoin's 24-hour volume is still at the $7 billion mark. And why is this important? Because remember, when it was below that, Bitcoin was continuously falling and having a really difficult time sustaining any levels of stability. We're at the we are at a 24-hour volume, all right, which is enough to keep it stable. It's enough to actually, I mean, it puts it at a point to where it doesn't take much to cause more growth. It's not looking bad. This to me is just, I hate to say it. I mean, it's not really market manipulation, but I just feel like this is I feel like this is one last opportunity. I actually can't say one, but one opportunity for right now to get cheap coin, especially Bitcoin. Maybe this is the last hoorah before we really have a real hoorah. You know what I'm saying? As far as the coins go. Now, there was a coin today that was doing something crazy. What was it? BCN? What is it? Oh, fucking keyboard. Here we go. BCN. Whoa, my keyboard is being retarded. There he goes. Bitcoin. That son of a bitch was up 300% earlier today. And now it's okay. It's under maintenance. But earlier today, I saw this to where CoinMarketCap had it at 1 cent. And Binance had it at 10 cents. I was thinking, oh man, I could play some arbitrage real fast, but I don't know what the hell's going on with that coin. If anyone knows what's going on with that, please let me know. I actually haven't done any research or looking into it. It's because I knew something had to be wrong, because look at the circulating supply and the max supply. Something's wrong there. Something's really wrong there. Yeah, just some thoughts. But more bullish news. If you go to CoinDesk, go look at Consensus 2018, May 14th, which is next week, is when Consensus is, and this is huge. This is the pivot point that for cryptocurrencies. Historically speaking, Consensus is the starting line for a rally. Now, this year I was looking at the speakers. I was, not really the vendors, not really who's sponsoring, but I want to see the speakers. The voices are going to be there. The people who are going to be there to talk. And you see a lot of this, like James Bullard, President and CEO, Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. You see a lot of traditional or institutional entities that are going to be there, from the financial entities that are going to be there. It is all over the place. Like, what is going on? Even Fortune 500 companies, it's like, wow, I'm telling you guys, this crypto rally is going to be huge this year. It may not happen the day of the 14th. It may not happen the 15th. It may happen on the 17th when everyone goes home and says, okay, guys, this is what we're going to buy. So, it's going to happen, though. Shit, look at the people that are going to be there. It's just crazy. This is going to be a good time for all of us. There's no reason for FUD. There's no reason to sit there and be negative. There's no reason to sit there and think that this is over. There's no reason to sit there and think that you're not going to make money. The only way you lose money is if you sell. Be patient. This is good freaking news. Just look at the people that are there. Just look. This is really freaking good. Not all of these people are freaking from the crypto world. This is like, wow. Huge. Now, I want to throw something out there. So, yesterday's video when I talked about, listen, I know there's a lot of craziness happening, and there's like a lot of negativity and a lot of people that are just talking shit. In cryptocurrency, the thing that's always drawn me to it is the fact that it was really community based. Especially when I first got into crypto, it was so community based. Like, you felt like you're part of something together, and everyone was more than willing to educate you and extend some knowledge. Now we're getting to a point where it's like, oh, you don't know fucking shit. Everyone's like a keyboard activist or a keyboard tough guy or a bully. You know what I mean? So I put some comments out there about that, and someone said, hey, you know what? You should watch this music video. And I'm going to tell you guys you should watch this music video too, because I love music. I'm a music fanatic. And if you live in America, we have a lot of, some people say that we struggle with racism issues. Some people say that we're divided. I personally feel that it's yes in some ways and no in others. You know what I mean? But ultimately, yeah, there are some racist issues. But anyhow, this video right here, I mean, just watch it. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you need to watch it, because I feel the crypto community at the very end should be on the same level as how this ends right here on this video. Watch it. It's a fucking shocker. If you haven't seen it yet, you need to watch it. And if you're a black man watching this video that lives in America, you need to watch this shit. I mean, it's going to piss you off at first. I'm going to warn you. It's going to piss you off. But it's going to resonate with you. Anyhow, guys, I know that's not crypto related, but you guys mean a lot to me. You guys point out a lot of shit, and I want to share it with the rest of you guys, especially if it's good. But anyhow, listen, no worries. No freaking worries. Be patient. This is all bullish news. You can Google it for yourself. Check out the keynote speakers at Consensus. Gives you an idea of who's going to be there, where we're heading, what the conversations are going to be about, and where the money's going to come from, guys. All right, so anyhow, that's all I've got for today. Peace out.